Ninja's back at it again. You know how I like to do it. Press record and speak what's on my mind. So check this out. I see a lot of people are on Lil Nas X about how he coming out, this, that, and the other. Think for a minute. Who was the other spokesperson that was pushing this quote-unquote demon time? Was it not Nicki on her way towards that? Was it not Cardi B until she had a baby? Then she couldn't keep up her duties on steering the youth and the masses in the wrong direction. Again, these entertainers put these contents out. It's you that makes the choice. Remember. And that's why they're getting this label of being the devil, because they're pushing an agenda that you can't see because you too busy with your head up your motherfucking girl. I'm saying you too so involved in chasing ass and whatnot that you're not really focused on what's really happening. Lil Nas X came up, was popular. These people know, the elites. If he's willing to play our agenda, then we willing to throw millions of dollars at him. And that's what's going on. They find people to represent the devil. We are all demonizing Lil Nas X and all these other people, even our young rappers, even the rappers in the 80s and 90s, we was demonizing them for the words and they said. Okay? But keep in mind, who's on the agenda of ruining our people and who's on the agenda of just entertaining, having a lifestyle, and being the best that they can. You see what I'm saying? There's two dark forces, two forces working, one being dark, one being light. Okay? Pay attention. Yes, we're gonna demon and vilify Lil Nas X. I'm not saying it's your choice. I don't tell you to think any kind of way. I just state what's on my mind and you make your own decision. Okay? Now, would I listen to Lil Nas X? I listen to the beat, I listen to the music, the lyrics. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, we don't like the lyrics, so we blank the lyrics out. But we're in the time right now where a lot of people are becoming more conscious. We're paying more attention to what's being said and definitely what we're hearing. Words are spelled, so trust me, when you hear these words, it entices you, it draws you in, you become, part of it. You idolize this person, which is something you should not do. Idolize man, any kind of man, even transgender, even confused, even whatever the case may be. Okay? I'm not no way putting down the gay community, the homosexual community, the trans, the LGBT, any of that. I speak on speaking terms only. I'm not well educated on everything like everybody. Okay? So with that being said, yeah, just pay attention. They're using our own people to divert us from believing and knowing who the true devils are. It's not about race. It's about intention. It's about intention. It's about the ideology that you carry. Because keep in mind, racism, white supremacy is not a real thing. It's just an ideology that because the masses, so many believe in it and they understand that it's a secret thing. It has to be done where we don't notice, we don't see it, we don't identify it, but we've gotten to the point where we understand the dog whistle. We understand the verbiage. We understand their alternative narrative. We understand how, just like when they so-called have riots. Okay, we have riots. They have marches.
Do you need regular or spicy?
No. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just like alternative terms like my people of color, when we trying to survive, when we need food and businesses and places are closed, we're looting. But when they're doing the same thing, it's called surviving. So the way they alternatively use these words and narratives puts my people in a bad light. Remember, we're all one. So what happens to my people happens to me. What could happen to me could happen to my people. So if you don't understand the concept that we're one and we need to stick together and fight for each other, there's some people, my people, that I can't stand, that I hate. And I don't like to use the word hate, but we all know that these people are the lowest of our society. But, God loves everyone, okay? Even these low lives. Now, doesn't mean low life people are evil. They just are without, or they just made bad decisions. I'm not putting low life, low income people down at all. I fit in that category, okay? So it's more about, man, this dude having a standoff with the cops or what? So yeah, just keep in mind, and I get it. Lil Nas X could easily be said to be a sellout, okay? Could easily be said a sellout. But look at all the people who are coming at him, okay? Don't think Nike is innocent as well. Just because Nike leans towards, supporting Black Lives Matter, but they too have an agenda. It's all about making money, okay? And they have to do it in a manner that, they have to cater to their clientele, basically. And they already know that there's many brands out there, and they have many brands, and you're still going to buy from one of their brands. So to them, it doesn't matter. Corporations throw money at these people so we can have our, Lil Nas X right now is hot right now, you know what I'm saying? Because his topic is on Satan, is on demon. It's, remember, Nike is putting his blood into the shoes. Lil Nas X ain't putting blood into these shoes, okay? Is it real blood? So they claim. Is it synthetic blood? Could be. You get what I'm saying? But the thing is, don't play into it. don't take, hear something that's displeasing to you and automatically start attacking who it is that they're demonizing. Yes, he might go along and believe in a lot of the stuff that he's doing, but keep in mind, he's an entertainer, right? He's an entertainer, right? Remember back in the 90s, the 2000s, when rappers was getting caught up because they was self-snitching on themselves on the albums, but then they try to step in court and say, oh, it wasn't real, it's just entertainment, or oh, that's not really my story because I'm clout chasing and I stole that story from somebody else and I presented it in a good way musically that people are gonna buy my product. You get what I'm saying? So let's keep in mind some of this, they're always pushing an agenda. There's always going to be hundreds and thousands of agendas being pushed simultaneously, okay? So that's something that you got to keep in mind. We can't control everything at once. Again, many hands are at work. Of course, we're not going to see it. It's above us, or so they think. But again, ascension, rising, raising your mentality, raising your consciousness, raising your curiosity will definitely help the community as a whole, the new age, the star age, and whatnot. But yeah, again, let me tell you something else. Everybody in the community that has been working on your health, has been doing things to make yourself better, healing and whatnot, but yet you're still afraid. Remember, afraid, that emotion, that energy, it comes and goes, but if you allow it to attach itself to you, you're going to shake away all your blessings. You know what I mean? High vibration and low vibration cannot vibrate on the same. It's either you vibrate, the entire thing vibrates low, or the entire thing vibrates high. Okay? The only object that I know that has two polarities at the same time is a magnet. And unless you're a magnet or a magnetic force in this world, you won't have two polarities at the same time. Okay? You're either negative all the time, or you're going to be positive. Maybe Monday you're negative, Tuesday you're positive, Wednesday you're negative, but either or, you're not going to be negative and positive at the same time, at the same moment, for any situations. But you can switch from being negative to positive, all in your mind and all in your perception. Okay, so with that being said, like I said, I'm going to try to keep my videos under 15 minutes. Anything longer than that, I lose your attention. Anything longer than 3 minutes, I lose your attention. Thank you for watching all the way to the end of the video. I never promised to educate or to put you on, I don't promise you anything. But again, I appreciate you watching my video. If there's anything that sparks your interest or sparks your curiosity, go for it, take it, move it. Let's move this. Let's uplift our young ones. Let's uplift our brothers and sisters. Let's protect our sisters out there. You know, sisters are mothers, sisters are cousins. You know, children have the opportunity to change. Okay, so let's not take away their future because we dislike how they currently operate or handle themselves. With that being said, Michael Ninja out. Peace. What's up, y'all? So, an update on the bunny. As I was trying to go and get an internal cage for it, some dogs in the neighborhood came in my property and attacked it, and it died from shock. So, just want to say RIP to Bun Bun. You will be missed. Yeah, so the bunny transitioned over. As you know, energy doesn't die. Energy just moves on. You never know. He was a good bunny, so maybe his next journey is being a human being as he levels up. Let me double back on what I said about magnetism. And remember how I said people can't be magnetic? But we're polar. P-pole. I know it's not spelled the same, but P-pole, right? We are P-pole or pip-pole. Polar, bipolar, polarized, polarizing, okay? So, unless you have a magnetic polarity, which again is hard to achieve. I'm not saying it can't be achieved, and to double back on saying, one day you're negative, the next day you're negative. You can be like that within moments. Again, bipolar people can go from happy to sad, sad to happy within moments. Why? Maybe it's just the fact that they can control their mind. Maybe they lose their mind, but at the same time, they can control their mind. So, is it a problem, or isn't it bipolar an excuse? I'm not saying it's not real. These are just things, a scientist or doctor would probably question or ask. But it is a mental health, so take care of your mental health. It's okay to dibble-dabble on both sides. You're negative and positive. It's a matter of materializing and acting out on those negative aspects, hurting someone. Do not hurt people. Do not hurt people. And also keep in mind, people are here to have their own testimonies, to testify on what they go through in life. So if they experience you in the negative aspects, best believe when they go to the afterlife, they gon' speak on it. They gonna speak on it when it comes to testifying on whether you're good, your heart is pure, or your heart is heavy.